Hello and welcome to the Kinzoo Book Club, brought to you by Kinzoo Together. The Together app turns video calls into playdates with hundreds of books, games and activities that you can explore with the kids in your life. And best of all, it's free to use. Try it today by following the download link in the description of this video. Today's book club story is called 3 Pigs on a Raft by Heidi Bine-Stock, illustrated by Antara Majumder. 3 pigs on a raft, a crafty raft made of wood, floating down a quiet stream. 3 pigs on a raft, Curly, Pinky and Floppy. Curly had a long curly tail. Pinky had delicate pink skin. And Floppy had big floppy ears. 3 pigs on a raft, floating down a quiet stream. Curly used his curly tail to hold a long stick in the water to help steer. Pinky put lotion on his head so he would not become too pink from the sun. And Floppy, with his oversized ears, listened to the birds sing. 3 pigs on a raft, floating down a quiet stream. "Did you hear that?" said Floppy. "Hear what?" said Pinky. "There's water up ahead," said Floppy. "Of course there is," said Curly. "We're on a raft, floating down a quiet stream." "This doesn't sound quiet to me," said Floppy. Suddenly, they all felt a bump, bumpety bump, bump. "Hold on," said Curly. Curly lost his stick in the wild water and couldn't steer. Pinky lost his lotion and began to tear. And Floppy lost his nerve and could barely hear. 3 pigs on a raft, tossing about on a bumpety stream. Curly, Pinky and Floppy clung to the raft as it went up, 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 down, 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 tossing about and all around. Then, just as suddenly as it had started to bumpety bump, the water slowed, and once again they were 3 pigs on a raft, floating down a quiet stream. "That was close," said Curly. "Phew," said Pinky, who was very pink now. "I don't want to do that again," said Floppy. "That was rough," Curly agreed. "But some days are like that, even on dry land." Thank you for reading with me today. If you enjoyed today's story, you can find many more just like it on Kinzoo's Together app. See you next time!